Hi there. I wanted to take a minute and talk to you guys about cleaning your brushes. You may not think of this as being particularly important, but it is. So I set up my virtual bathroom. Yes, this is actually not my bathroom. It's a really good shot of my curtain in the bathroom, and it's actually my kitchen sink. It was just a little easier.
Hi there.
to set this up.
Take a minute and talk to you guys about
I want that to stay muted. I'm basically monitoring in Facebook to make sure that this is broadcasting well. We've had some audio issues in the past, and this is the best I could do. So normally I just do a quick clean of my brushes. These used to be pre-moistened wipes, and the idea is that you just take them and you'd rub your brush against them and wipe off the makeup. Well, I found over time they dry out, but they're still good because what I do is I use our Mary Kay brush cleaner. I mean, I spritz the brush. Try not to spritz you guys or myself in the face. And then use the cloth to get off. Now this is like right after application. I maybe need to switch brushes and this dries and I come back to it. If I need something a little deeper clean, this is nice. This is not a deep clean. You will often find that we will wash our brushes with some kind of dishwashing liquid. It has antibacterial properties in it. So I'm gonna turn on some water. This is a natural brush. I now use synthetic, but this was what was had handy for cleaning. So I'm putting a little soap in my hand because I don't want to make a big old mess with the soap. Water's running. And then I'm going to get my brush and I'm literally going to froth it up and gently squeeze. This would now need to dry overnight. It would not be available to use right away. And they recommend either resting your brushes on the edge of a counter so that they don't get flattened, or hanging them. I've seen it done with a hair elastic, where you basically take the pole of a towel bar and you loop the elastic around so the brush drip dry. But I got a new device recently, something my director kind of keyed me into, and it is called a brush cleaning machine. It's battery powered, and it's just something where you take the brush, attach it to this little spindle, and then, yeah, that's what I got to remember. It's wet. But the trick is you actually have a little bowl that you put your water in. You don't fill it all the way. You just put a little bit of water in it. And you could use your dish soap, or if you have it, they make, like you'll find this at hair salons. This is something that they use to sanitize makeup brushes and so forth. So I bought this because I wanted to keep my dish soap, and I can use dish soap on the go, but this is nice to have. You only need a little. Dissolve it into the water. I know you can't really see me pouring it, but because green screen happens. I put the little neck back on. This is to minimize spillage. And I want to make sure the brush is in here when I turn it on, because it's going to get wet real fast. So I kind of like hold it at an angle I'm used to, like when I'm cooking. And I'm killing my green screen with the lighting here. But as you can see, it's spinning around. You don't need to get it totally drenched. And then you kind of lift it up and let it air dry for about 30 seconds. We're going to stop short, just so you can see the finished product. It's actually, it's still damp, but it's much drier. This could be used in a few minutes. So I have a smaller brush, different size little spindle neck. And same thing applies. You're using this brush cleaner, probably can use it for 2 or 3 brushes before you want to change out the solution. And if you want, I suppose you could rinse it first under fresh water, like running water, and then hold it in the upper part of the bowl and spin it down so that it is in fact fairly dry. So these are cleaned. These are not disinfected. They are not sanitized. They are not antiseptic. I looked them up. They all mean slightly different things, but those are much more heavy duty. I'd probably have to stick those things under UV, and I don't know how that would affect natural bristles. I also don't know sure how that would affect synthetic bristles. So I would steer clear of using any of those UV sanitizing lights for now. Bleach would probably damage the natural bristles, and there's a good chance they would also damage the synthetic ones. So stick to a good dish soap that's antibacterial. The one they use to take the oil off of the animals after the oil spill, I think it was Dawn. That's a good one. I've been using that one for years. So I hope you found that helpful. That's your tip for Tuesday. Remember to clean your brushes just like you clean your face. So the last thing you want to do is put oils, dirt, and old makeup back on your face and cause yourself a breakout the next day. Have a great day. Bye.